everyone, this is Coach D, Inside Sales Training Consultant for Startups. Today we're talking about objections. Now, there are two types of objections we're going to cover today. The ones that happen at the very beginning of the call. We call that initial resistance. I've done my opening and right away I have no time. I'm not interested. Email me, get out of my face, get a real job, whatever. And then the other is throughout the call or at the end of the call. Those are the objections. So I'm gonna give you two methods. How do I overcome those objections to move on in my sales process, right? And then I'm gonna give you a drill to help practice and get your reps ready to go. So let's start with initial resistance. This is right at the beginning, and I wanna teach you the ABC method. A, B, C. We're not talking always be closing, we're talking acknowledge, benefit, continue. Look, Dwight, I have no time. Acknowledge. That makes sense. I know you're busy. Benefit statement. That's why I'm calling to help save you the time that's so precious to you right now. And then I continue to my discovery. So I've got the first question ready to go. At Truly Azilla, we used to say, how long have you been in real estate? Right? So I jump right back into that last question. So I totally get that you're busy. I hear that all the time. That's why I'm calling to help save you that precious time so you can focus on the things that are most important. Now, how long have you been in business? Boom, that gets me right back into discovery. It just moves me right into the next phase, the next step in the process. So that is initial resistance. Boom, A, B, C. The next one is cave. Any objections that I have, first I want to clarify. So I want to ask some questions. Make sure I'm getting to the root. I'm getting to the real objection. Somebody says, hey, I don't have any money. There's really a value question right there. There's really a concern. Maybe the spouse or the other decision maker needs to be involved. Whatever it is, I'm going to clarify to make sure I really understand. So that's C. And then there's A, acknowledge. Well, that makes sense. You know, your money is so important to you. We want to make sure we take care of that. And then V, I'm going to give them value. So I usually recap value. Earlier you said this was important, and that's why we're able to do A, B, and C for you. So cave, C, A, V, and then E, I engage. So let's go ahead and get you started so that you can enjoy the benefits and start saving that time. Right? So I C, clarify. I want to make sure I have the real objection. And then A, I'm acknowledging so I'm on the same side, okay? I'm not pushing something at you. We're on the same side. I totally get it. And then value. That's why we're able to do A, B, and C. That's why we're able to help you with this. And then engage. Do you see how that's going to help you get to where you need to be? Do you see the value in that? Yes, I do. Excellent. Let's keep moving. So A, B, C, acknowledge, benefit, continue, and cave, clarify, acknowledge, value, and engage. Now let's talk about a drill. So I take my top 10 objections. I have 5 from initial resistance, and I have 5 that are normal objections. Money, competitors, whatever that is. And I get everybody in my morning huddle around in a circle. And all I do is I throw the ball at them. This thing lights up, it's really nice, boom. And I hit them with it, and I want to get that response. And what I'm able to do is coach in the moment. I want them to have an instinct. Right when they hear it, they, boom, immediately acknowledge. Right? If it's, hey, I don't have any time, and it's that initial resistance, immediately I don't want them to say, I understand, or hit them with value. No, I want to acknowledge, hey, your time is super important, and I get that. Boom. And then I go to the next one, right? So I want to have a list of 5 initial resistance and 5 objections. And I want everybody to go around and just after they've said it, boom, I get it. I say my 3 steps or my 4 steps. I resolve that concern or objection, and then I pick somebody else and I throw it at them. And then here's how to get them to study. You know, when I first started training at Trulia, there was a guy who was struggling. And I said to him, man, what are you struggling with? And he says, I keep getting the same objections. You know, I keep getting like, email me, talk to my spouse, and it was killing him. And I said, all right, well, he was walking out empty-handed, didn't have any study materials, didn't have anything. And I said, well, okay, so what do you think is going to happen tomorrow? Same thing, right? The same thing is going to happen tomorrow. He's going to hit with the same. So what are you going to do tonight to change what the result is going to be tomorrow when they say the same thing to you again? And he said, nothing. I'll just, clear my head and I'll be back. I'll be all right. No, it's not about motivation and excitement if you don't know what to say and your process sucks. So I said, here's what I want you to do. Go grab the sheet, right? And the sheet has the responses, exactly what we're talking about, broken down exactly what to say when they say that. And I want you to take a ball, a tennis ball, one of these balls, whatever it is, and I just want you to throw it either against the wall or to somebody in your family, and I just want them to say over and over, email me, email me, email me, email me. And tomorrow, I'm gonna throw this ball at your face, and I want you to be able to immediately come back with confidence and say exactly what you're going to say. The next day he did that, and he has never, ever sold more than when he came back that next day and just crushed it. He actually broke records and became one of the top salespeople, eventually was on my team as a sales manager. So I'll tell you, that is the way to go. You need to practice. So whether it's in your huddles and you're doing little drills, or you're encouraging them to go home and practice saying it. You know exactly what to say, and that's the difference. You know exactly what to say so that you say, I can't wait for you to say, email me, or I have no time, or whatever your top objections are. Look, I hope you enjoyed this. This is Coach D, all right? So if you like what you see, subscribe, and then comment, like, share, get this out there. I hope this helps you and your team. Here's to your success. We'll see you next time.